Good evening to everyone. We're going to be doing tonight the Detective Society, and again I've got a droopy arm. It keeps flopping down over the course very slowly, very slowly over the course of about 20 minutes. It slowly droops, so you're slowly going to get closer and closer to this envelope.
It's a good job we didn't come in halfway through that.
But we're doing the second of the episodes in the Trouble in Folklore Falls story. The only thing you really need to know is that we were contacted by private investigator B.B. Wolf. There had been weird goings on in this Folklore Falls place, which is where lots of fairy tale characters live, and B.B. Wolf has been framed into doing a crime that we admittedly helped her do. Admittedly, by what's her name? Little Red Riding Hood. So, I've got that right. It is Little Red Riding Hood, isn't it, that's framed her?
Yes.
I think so.
It was strongly implied to be, yes.
It was strongly implied. We'll probably find out, actually, it's like one of the Three Little Pigs or something, but we'll find out. The Three Little Pigs are, of course, in charge of the police. I'm not going to say anything about that. Just leave that comment right there.
Sure.
And Marky V putting the innuendo right up to 10 and a little bit more. So there we go. It is a lumpy package. It's got a good squidge to it. I can't deny it's got a good squidge.
I mean, there are so many raid phrases already. I just can't keep up with them.
Let's just raid now, actually. I think we're all done for the evening.
Ready to go. Yep.
So if you've not seen the Detective Society before, where have you been? But welcome. Basically, we have puzzles in here. We're going to open this envelope and do the puzzles. Matt has already done the puzzles. They are fresh in his mind because he's literally just done them.
Yes, pretty much.
Don't tell me you haven't finished, because you hadn't finished.
I have finished.
Good.
I have finished. It is done.
This time, at the beginning of the last stream, we started and you hadn't finished. We were catching you up, but you finished halfway through the stream. Any words of advice?
I think just really have fun. There's one I need a hint for, so we'll see how that goes. And there's a good few chuckles in this one. Good. Oh, this is going to be good. Yes, but you say you needed a hint for last month. You couldn't count, so we shall see. Yeah, there was that.
I don't know why I'm putting my hand over the address. I no longer live at that said address, but let's rip and read.
Do they know your new address?
They do.
Okay.
Yes, that's the point. Yeah, you have to.
David, thank you for the bits. You've tickled me 2 bits. You've not tickled my 2 bits. You've tickled me to bits. Phrasing. Okay. They do know where I live. I have let them know. They haven't sent you the 3rd packet yet, have they?
I have not received it, no.
In the envelope tonight, we have this. A package from Folklore Falls Penitentiary. Prisoner mail and correspondence. Do not open until I instruct you to, detective, says Polly. From B.B. Wolf, recipient Polly Kettle. Relation former employee. Items included. Well, we'll get to that later. The inspecting officer is indeed a Warden Curl E. Tail. Okay, yes. We've got this from B.B. Wolf, private investigator. Case notes, mail, and mail from Polly. We've got a rules of engagement thing, which is just tells us how to get things working, and I'm glad I charged my phone. Oh, it's got half battery. We're fine. Forgot that I sometimes have to use this. And the starting here envelope. That is everything. He says checking. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Dear detective, we hope you're not feeling too guilty about... No, not at all. Heart of stone. About what happened in your last case. You weren't to know the spider had laid a trap for our client, Miss B.B. Wolf. Still, it seems you might have the opportunity to make amends. B's assistant, Polly, has asked us to continue the investigation, hoping to clear B's name. Please find enclosed a package that she sent to us. Before you begin, we suggest you catch up on the latest in Folklore Falls here. So I'm going to go to this website. Once you have, Polly has requested you call her immediately on this number. If you're calling from outside of the UK, you may wish to use the online switchboard. Did I do that last time? Or did I use my phone? Because I think I did. I'm going to see if I can try that, because I think call quality will be better, but then you'll have to watch on through. Maybe I'll do it on my phone. Right, anyway, let's do...
Circular conversation.
Yeah.
I think you did use the phone last time.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the phone. It's more tactile, even if it takes me a little bit longer to set up. Okay. Let's catch up on the latest news in Folklore Falls. You'll need to watch on Twitch, Helen, sorry.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
This is Folklore Falls News. Magic Mirror reporting. The notorious dog napper known as the Spider has been apprehended and revealed to be none other than disgraced ex-cop turned private investigator B.B. Wolf. Wolf invented the alias the Spider to commit her terrible crimes across town, but was eventually caught red-handed at Geppetto's Geriatrics Care Home with her pockets filled with spider calling cards, evidence which led to a verdict of guilty. Meanwhile, the dogs are still missing, and many say Wolf has gobbled them up. She has been sentenced to 20 years in high-security prison, Folklore Falls Penitentiary, and will be rubbing shoulders with many criminals she's put in there herself. That's one rotten apple who's got their just desserts.
Okay, so we will now call Polly, the assistant. Pockets filled with spider calling cards. Yes, we accidentally set her up. We didn't mean to, but never mind. Let's... am I going to need to add this number, do you think, to my WhatsApp thing? Or... Oh, sod it. If I need it again, I'll do it again. Let's put... So we're now going to call Polly. Let's put you on speaker.
Detective, it's Polly, B's secretary. Boy, am I glad to have you back on the case. It's been a dark time here in Folklore Falls, and I don't know who to turn to. B. Wolf is in big, bad trouble. She's been sentenced to 20 years for the dog nappings, but she's innocent. You only have to take a look at those big, wet eyes to know it. Someone set her up, I'm sure of it. Have you got my package? Good. It contains a sealed envelope from the prison with strict instructions from thee that it should only be opened when the bell tolls thrice, whatever that means. I thought about steaming it open with a kettle, but I know better than to disobey B's orders, and so should you. So do not open until I tell you to. The other envelope labeled Case Notes and Mail from me, you can open now.
Hooray!
It contains all you need to know, so hop to it. Thank you so much, Detective. I really need your help. B really needs your help. Good luck.
Don't thank us yet. We've not done anything. Okay, so when the bell tolls thrice, we'll be able to open the other envelope. And not a moment before. Okay, let's take a look at what's in envelope number 1. Ding! Did you hear that? Was that a bell?
Just the one though, so not yet.
Okay, well we've got here some case crime reports or something and some receipts. We've got TBM piano tuners with a lovely little pin badge.
Yay.
Oh, and if I look on the other side of things, nothing on those, but lots of things on this one. Don't tell me I'm going to need to get the calculator out already. Okay.
I hope you've got that handy and not lost in the move. Hey!
It's ready. It's ready. A letter which I will start with in a second. Oh, so this is Miss Muffet. Tough it life. Nice.
Ha!
And a thing for Hickory Dickory Docks. Okay, let's have a look at this letter. Detective, we need to work out who framed B before the trail goes cold. When she was arrested, those pigs seized all of B's old case files, and they're now in the possession of the prison warden, Curl E. Tail. Those little piggies are up to something. Luckily, I managed to snap copies of a few notes from the last case before they were taken, which I've enclosed here. Perhaps they'll help you. Everything points to this being a professional job, which means we're not just looking for the perpetrator. We need to follow the money to discover who's paying them. You must work out 1, who is the real dog napper, and 2, who paid them to do the deed. When you've worked out, WhatsApp or SMS me solved it to that number, which I didn't save, and now I need to go and do again. Anyway, never mind. Now, a couple of things seem a little odd. We received mail from TBM Piano Tuners, but B doesn't play or own a piano. Also, Missy Muffet sent me a flyer to preview her new record, but I can't work out how to access it. Perhaps you'll have more luck. And one last thing, do not open the sealed envelope from the prison until I say so. Fine. Really want to now. I was fine, but now they've kept saying, don't open it, don't. I really want to open it.
No. Dear me.
Okay. Let's have a look at Missy Muffet to start off with. Tough It Life. Album sneak preview with the new record Eligible Egg at missymuffet.co.uk. So let's take a look at that site. Listen to new record Eligible Egg, click here. What the critics say, this single is eligible to go round and round in my head all day. Truly revolutionary music. Muffet's new track, Eligible Egg, turned my world upside down. Excellent, and I'll be flipping this egg all night long. VIP preview access, 11-digit passkey. There's a hyphen in it as well, so we'll need that. Now, what I did spot on the back of here, if we take a look at this, TBM Piano Tuners. For a start, there's some notes which may or may not get used in things. I don't know, maybe. Just look. The piano tuners are the 3 blind mice. I just spotted that.
Ah, TBM.
I hadn't worked that out. No, Annika. Not that number.
No.
We regret to inform you that TBM Piano Tuners has had to close very suddenly. I bet they didn't see it coming. Hey, as a loyal customer, so sorry. We thank you for using our services. Please call us urgently to settle your account. And we've got a number there. It's Josh gives a groan, thank you. Just feeds the fire. And so I'll give them there. And it says password. And then there's nothing after the password. But maybe that could be the 11-digit passkey. Shall I do that now?
Yeah, go for it. I can see where Annika got the... Was it Annika? So I got the thing from, because it is like calculator speak at the top.
Oh, it is, isn't it? The Eligible Egg is very... That's in the calculator font. Good point. So, yes, there'll probably be a word that we have to turn upside down. Well done.
I think I might know what it is already.
Oh, Eligible Egg.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not phone the piano tuners. Let's turn this upside down. And there we are. 66337. Oh, flipping heck. Flipping it. Oh, that'll be flipping this disc up. Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh. It's so easy when you know. Okay, so 66337816173.
Well done, everybody, for who got that, and also to who was it that said, to Arch Davidson, who said, "Get your black light out."
It's the right password! Hooray! Okay, let's have a listen to her new album and take notes because there's 2 minutes here. There's got to be things going on. I'm just going to get a pen. Well, I've got some paper. No pen. That's an oversight. There we are, pen. Here we go.
Yep.
Polly, it's Missy Muffet.
Oh.
If you're listening to this, then you've cracked my eligible egg. Sorry for the secrecy, but I couldn't have just anybody stumbling on what you're about to hear. I've been doing my own investigating into who stole my puppies, and I'm more convinced than ever that my boss, Mr. Humpty Dumpty, is the bloke with the yoke to pull off a stunt like this. So, I'm wearing a wire. I'm going to confront him outright and record everything he says so you can hear it.
Password?
Scrambled, not stirred. Where's the boss?
In the basement.
Boss, I want a word with you.
Well, look who it is. My favorite act. You know, your new record's gonna make us both a lot of green. I can feel it in my yoke. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Cut the niceties, Humpty. I know you're the one behind these dog nappings, and I'm gonna prove it.
So that's what this is it? You think I poached your puppies? I'm a respectable politician now. Soon to be mayor, perhaps. Besides, you're family, and I never go after family.
You're not the sentimental type.
What can I say? Deep down, I'm soft-boiled.
Well, someone got in and out of my apartment and took my puppies without a trace. The work of a professional criminal. If not you, who?
Look, there is one fella around these parts with a particular talent for walking through walls. If you have deep pockets and a problem you want to make disappear, you hire Ed Pippet.
Ed Pippet?
Here, take this. It's his business card. Take care catching your spider, Muffet. You might get bitten.
No spider's gonna frighten Miss Muffet away. Not today. Wow! Hire Ed Pippet. I'll take a picture of the business card so you can see it. Let's see what you make of it.
Hire Ed Pippet, the water spout. Okay.
That looks very suspiciously anagrammy, doesn't it, to me? Well, it does to me.
Oh, the Pied Piper.
Yes!
Well done. As soon as you said anagram, that's an I wouldn't have spotted it otherwise. But yeah, that is an anagram of the Pied Piper. Very well done. I assume it is. I'm now going to check. Probably. It feels right. My passphrase. Is it going to be the Pied Piper? Don't know.
The first box has 2 dotted lines. The second one has 1 dotted line.
Oh, it does.
0. So that might come in useful.
I feel that information is to be used soon, but not yet.
Well done, Natter. Yes, it could be something to do with leading the dogs away, like they did with the rats.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, so putting that lead to one side, as it were, sort of pun not really intended, but I'm going to say it was intended. And scrambled, not stirred, better be the anagram hint. Yeah, fair. So again, on this 3 Blind Mice piano tuners, there was a phone number to call. I don't know what the password is, but let's give it a call. Really hoping it's Mother Goose again, because that was wonderful last time. 07723.
Really good puns going on in the chat as well.
Are they all egg-based by any chance?
Yes, mostly, yeah.
Yeah, but the egg puns, they're just so easy over. Anyway. Let's call this number.
You reached TBM Piano Tuners. We're now closed indefinitely, and you won't find us at home, so don't bother trying for us there. If you booked an appointment and now require a refund, press 1. If you're looking to purchase a second-hand piano, press 2. If you recently received a notification in the mail from us, press 3.
I want to buy a piano. 3 is what I should press. I'm going to press 2 because I want a piano.
We have 3 second-hand pianos up for grabs once we've departed Folklore Falls. You can pick one up from our old address. Don't worry about paying for it. We don't give a damn.
There's a cheese pun there.
What was it? Oh, give ye damn.
They don't give ye damn. Okay.
Hello, you reached TBM Piano Tuners. We are now closed. Sorry that we're cancelling your appointment. We can't offer a refund at this time, as we invested all your money in cheese production. We will refund your money when it matures.
Stupid.
I can't believe it.
Oh, don't you stop. dear. Oh, that one took me by surprise.
You've reached TPM Piano Tuners.
Right,
We are now closed.
number 3. We've received
You've
something in the
received a
mail.
letter from us, and we need your help urgently. Use the notes we sent and feel your way. All will become clear. Hurry!
Feel your way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave you to get this one for a bit because that was...
Well, they were blind mice, so is it Braille or something like that?
That was my revelation. Yeah, I think Arch and Hollogrow came to the same conclusion as us.
Ah, and it's Braille sort of... No, it's... Yes, that way round, rather than that way round. Don't let me get the calculator out. Don't make me... Yeah, fine. Okay, so this is going to be Braille then. I'm just going to remove this pin from it carefully.
Very careful, Dan. You know what you like with pins.
I do. Actually, it's got to be this way round because...
Yeah,
just because... Right, get your Braille out, as it were.
I have a... thanks to Enigmail. I am not sponsored by Enigmail, but I have their business card here, which has Braille on it. So if you want to...
I mean...
You may find you have some SMSs.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Yes. I got one from Polly saying... Open the envelope that we've already enveloped. This is TBM. We need your help. But are you friend or are you foe? Use the notes and feel your way. Then WhatsApp or SMS us the secret password so we know we can trust you. This will help. And then there's a link to... Folklore Falls, College for the Visually Impaired Braille Workshop. Come and give it a try. So we've been even... given the folk this as well, so what we need is this one. That's not right. It does have to be this way.
Oh, that's handy, yeah.
Because on the bottom line, there can't be just one on the right hand side. That's not how it works, unless these are different, of course. But they look to be normal.
I've got a letter for that if you had it when you had it the other way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what is this?
So it's if you have it 180 from where you have it now, I get a W for that.
Oh, like this, sorry.
Sorry, no, the leaflet itself. Yeah, if you have it round. Oh, sorry, I'm watching on Twitch. I need to switch back to... I realise I'm behind on Twitch. Okay. Yes, if you have it that way, I get a letter for that first.
That's a W, is it? Folklore Falls College for the Visually Impaired. There's no W in there, though. I swear it should be the other way around. That then is just top left. Is that A? That's just A. Mm-hmm. And then you got top left, the top two, and then the one on the middle left, which is F. So we got... So you think it's a W, do you?
Well, it does translate.
Yeah, you're right, okay. I'm a complete numpty. Okay, that's interesting. I swear that couldn't happen. Okay, so we've got WAF, A, again, I assume. Waffer.
No, I think that's one. So the sets of 6 letters are...
Oh, yes, it's the musical staves, sorry.
So it's WAFF,
because those are the same. And then that is an I, so Waffy. What is that? That is... I've not got a letter for that. Oh, it's the number O. The number
O.
The number 0, I think. And then the top 2 is C.
I've got J for that.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then...
Waffy JC, that.
Waffy JC. Waffage.
Do
we want to try it 180?
Yeah.
But although I don't think there's any more with 2 dots on the bottom, so it can't. That first.
Just with 2 dots on the bottom. No.
Maybe it's to the which has that.
So maybe with this, there's special ones in this
Could well be.
image.
Yep. So let's go with that.
So,
Oh, okay. So does the pin add extra dots?
oh, what have I done with the pin? So that pin went in. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ow. Muppetry. I did. Okay, so, 'cause we've got to be given this pin for a reason, one would assume.
I mean, it kind of forms two. Yeah.
Unless, of course, we don't rotate it at all and we just read it like this. I think we've overcomplicated it and we read it like this. Let's try that.
But the bottom one is then 3 dots wide, and that.
Oh, yes. Good point. Good point. That doesn't work.
I mean, it could be waffage. Maybe we just.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? Text it to them?
I have to text it to them, WhatsApp or SMS it to them. Okay, so.
I don't think there's anything on the back, is there, Chrysalis?
So there was this. There was the we regret to inform you.
Again.
Oh, hang on. What if that is the way? Oh, that's going to relate to the way that we look at it, like that, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, WAFF, WAFFIJC just doesn't feel right. But
oh, yes, I like that.
So, yep, they don't like that. Okay.
No. Okay, no, but the chat has come up with what you have to do, and it's going to be amusing for us all. And I think Matt's little guffaw there is just.
I mean, piano tuners. There's music going on. Braille notes. Are we going to be playing a tune?
Yeah, exactly.
Tipo, can you imagine my face when I realised what this step was?
Yeah, I really can. Yes. And have you maybe blocked this from your memory, from the pain that of a similar task?
Music.
No, it wasn't to do with music, but it did involve a pin.
Oh no! Oh no! So I've got to poke through. Oh no!
Have you got some blue tack or
no.
something? Plasticine you can put underneath and then poke through the hole into the plastic.
No. So I'm poking through
epoxy,
each of the notes. So I'm poking through.
Oh, careful. Oh, fleshy skin. Please close your eyes, everybody. Trigger warning.
In case you're wondering what are we going on about, there was a puzzle in Puzzle Boat 6, I think it was, where where we had to do cipher. Oh, you've joined me at a moment of pain. There was this is not going well. I do have some blue tack, but just not in this room.
I mean, yes, he could hologram, but what would that be? Where would the fun be in that?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just poke things through.
Oh, very good, David. I like that.
What's he said?
He said they've given you a pin code.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
I apologise. I should be doing it on stream.
Yeah, you should, because
I haven't hit any of my fingers yet. Just my thumb. Okay. Ow! Okay, yes, I got myself that time. And then the last one. Okay.
Welcome, Raiders. At this point, if you have any fear of blood, please close your eyes.
And there we go. Those now do look like Braille letters properly, and we know the orientation as well because we've got it this way round.
How clever, because the extra one from where the pin was as well.
Indeed. So I could put that back in. There we go. I'm going to forget that's there. Let me put the safety bit on. Right. So we got 2 there. That is C.
It is.
And then we got da-da-da, which is... That's a lovely mechanic, can I just say.
Agreed.
That's an H. Then we got an E. So that's very close to cheese. Oh, then a D, then a D, then an A. And then an R, and then an R. Yes.
And then an R.
So what's clever is they were all letters the other way around that we did it. So, yes. Right, cheddar.
Well done to those who were on that before we even started to look at the notes. That's very well done there.
Cheddar.
Thank you, Zadster. Yes, do keep the ambulance on speed dial.
Holy mother of cheeses. It is you. Oh, goodness. Oh. We thought you might never decode our message, and we'd be stuck here like sitting ducks. Excuse the cryptic comms, but we can't be too careful. We're being hunted, you see, as blind mice. We keep our ears close to the ground and pick up all sorts of interesting tidbits, but now we know too much. We're a target. And he's after us. Everywhere we hide, he smokes us out. We completely run out of cheese, and oh, how I long to sink my teeth into chewy cheddar, a buttery brie, a pungent parmesan. What's your favourite cheese?
Are you asking us?
I mean, I'm generally going to put my favourite cheese in, which is halloumi, and just see what happens. If they go, no, that's not your favourite cheese, then I know that that they're after a particular cheese. But we've hit the right one. A divine choice, so rich, so food bully. Wait, stop wasting our time. There's work to do. I love halloumi. It's good squeaky cheese.
Lovely squeaky, yes.
We will tell you our secret, but first we need something from you. We need you to arrange safe passage for us on a vessel out of Folklore Falls. We must escape under cover of darkness, but need to be away by the time the clock strikes 1. Of course you do, because the farmer's wife will come with a carving knife. Now, Theodore is rather suspicious. Hang on, we're going to have Alvin and Simon and Theodore. Is rather superstitious of number 7. He says it brings bad luck, so let's avoid that. And one more thing, please steer clear of any cats. Once you've booked a safe passage, reply to this message with the booking reference number. Interesting. So we've got a few pieces of information there. Can't have the number 7. No cats. Boo. And I swear there was one other thing. But anyway, it's got to be before 1 as well. So, absolutely, Susanna. If I'm ever pulled over by the police, I'm in deep trouble. So we've still got here Hickory Dickory Docks, big boats, small boats, old boats, new boats, blue boats, boats, all boats.
Do like a boat.
That you could get a free trip for up to 3 passengers. Very convenient with the voucher code SHIP3.
It also doesn't strike me as the best business model.
Their first departure is 8:30, and their last departure is 1:10. Well, that's too late, that last one. Hickory Dickory Docks.co.uk. Let me just check on the... Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. So I'm just going to get my post-it notes.
This is very like the Lonely Island, where they win a voucher for a free three people on a boat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then it's on YouTube, but it's very rude. So
it's neither of those. Pier number 7. Nah, can't be that one. Nope. Superstitious. Nope. That's too late. It's after 1 o'clock. And I'm sure we'll get lots more information at Hickory Dickory Docks. .co.uk. Was it .co.uk? Yes. Okay, let's take a look at that website.
That is a fantastic appropriation of Hickory Dickory Dock, to make it into a shipping company.
That is true, actually. That's very true. And what's very impressive is that there are all these domains that are just readily available.
I have a question about domains, if you don't mind. So a friend of mine has an escape room and has registered a police website, like a fake police website, like they do with the Detective Society, in order to sort of, allow people in the room to go and, use this website to look up information. However, they've had they've had it shut down twice now by police forces around the UK who have complained that it's
Too similar.
A fake police website. So I wondered how I've been trying to get hold of the Detective Society to see how they actually.
Well, this is one from the most recent one, and that's still there.
And that's still there, and I don't know whether they've had any.
And I think it looks quite official with the City of Manchester Police. It's nothing to do with Manchester. It's absolutely
not. It? But yeah, it keeps getting reported and shut down. So they want to know how they can avoid that, because it even says at the top that this is part of a game, whereas the Detective Society ones don't. So I'll be very interested to see how they manage.
I mean, they don't need a website to be on the internet. They could just have a local copy.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, maybe that would be a way around it.
Particularly if they have any internet outages, the escape room would have to shut down. That wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
But then if they've lost power or things like that, then they've probably got bigger problems, Yeah,
that's true.
But no, I like that idea. Well done, Matt.
Book your passage from Folklore Falls online at hickorydickorydocks.co.uk. Each evening, our boats are scheduled to depart every 40 minutes from one of our piers. Let's have a look at the boats. So we've got the Fairy Tale, Captain Sinbad the Sailor. I'm going to read all of these because these are going to be good, I do hope. Captain Sinbad the Sailor. The Fairy Tale is a fine voyager for seafaring folk. Captain Sinbad has sailed through high seas with his trusty companion, Skipper the Dog, the furriest tale on the Fairy Tale. Carving Knife, Captain the Farmer's Wife. I'm assuming they're not going to want to ride on that one. The carving knife slimline design cuts through the waves like a blade for an extra smooth passage. This ship sets sail from the docks before all the other boats. So, I'm assuming that means that's this first one, the carving knife. Can't be, if it, this is what this puzzle is, isn't it? We've got to work out when each of them is. The Lost Boy. Hey, update. The Lost Boy has been found shipwrecked with its captain missing. There will be no departure in the Lost Boy's scheduled slot tonight, which was to be 12:30. Well, it's the Lost Boy. Nothing there. Sailor's Hornpipe, Captain Cheshire Cat. Passengers aboard Sailor's Hornpipe will depart from Hickory Dickory Docks just after sunset, and on this luxury cruiser can be sure of service with a smile. Okay, so we need to know when sunset is, right? The Flying Dutchman, Captain Blackbeard. Be sure not to miss our final departure, or you'll be stuck in Folklore Falls till morning. Passengers are advised to steer clear of the captain's burning beard for risk of getting singed by its smoking embers. Okay, so we know that is this last one. That's the Flying Dutchman. The Bloody Barge. Captain Marie Celeste or Mary Celeste. Following the disappearance of its former crew and passengers, this vessel has been repurposed for cargo only. No passengers accepted aboard when it departs from Pier 8. So there's Pier 8. That is the Bloody Barge. And we know it's not going to be that one. My writing's terrible. So we know it's not going to be this pier here. That other one, David, was seaofmpolice.co.uk. Seaofmpolice.co.uk for that other website. Row Your Boat by Captain Ferryman Sharon. This humble vessel sets sail gently down the stream immediately before the Fairy Tale. Despite its small size, for just a piece of silver, the ferryman will willingly take you over to the other side. Okay, so the Fairy Tale, we don't know when that is yet. Fine. HMS Pea Green, Captain Pussycat. Oh, I want to ride that, but the mice won't, because cats, mice. Climb aboard our beautiful Pea Green love boat with Captain Pussycat and his recently retired life partner Barney Owl. Their schooner is available to hire for weddings with live music and unlimited honey. Okay, so HMS Pea Green is not going to be for them, but we don't know when that is. So that is all of our boats. Let's have a look at the weather. This evening's weather report: a mild evening with low winds, occasional showers and sea spray. Expect foggy conditions later this evening. Couldn't resist. After sunset at 8:40. Well, that answers that question. Sunset's at 8:40. Now, where? Here we are. This one, so it's the Sailor's Hornpipe that departs just after sunset. So that's 8:40. So that means that's going to be this 9:10, because it can't be the 8:30, it's too early. So that is the Sailor's Hornpipe. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 3. We have 3 ships that we've yet to place, but there was one that departed immediately after another, and there's only one double slot left where that can happen. Now, which one was it? So this humble vessel sets sail gently downstream immediately before the Fairy Tale. So we've got row your boat immediately before Fairy Tale. So it must go there, and it must go there, and that leaves the last one of HMS Peagreen to go there, and that isn't there. So we've narrowed it down to 3 potential boats. It's probably not going to be the Carving Knife, I'll be surprised. The Sailor's Hornpipe and the Fairy Tale. Got a bit more information left to go. That's book tickets, booking form. Okay. Maybe enter a valid voucher code. We've got that, okay. Maybe we do have more information then. So the weather, low winds, occasional showers and sea spray. Is that going to be important? And then foggy conditions later this evening shortly after sunset at 8:40. Is that going to be important?
So what were the rules? We can't have a cat as a captain, was it?
I should have written them down. No cat as a captain. Can't be pier number 7. And I feel like that was one more. I'm going to call that number... here we are. Before 1 o'clock, Theodore is suspicious of number 7, so it brings bad luck. Steer clear of cats.
Okay. Thank you.
There is one more.
From that text. We must escape under cover of darkness, so it can't be 8:30 because the sun has not yet set. Now, 9:10, is that too soon after sunset for it to be...
Well, the Sailor's Hornpipe is a Cheshire Cat as the captain, so it can't be that one.
Oh, of course! I found the pussycat and then not the Cheshire Cat. So there we go. Ding, ding. The Fairy Tale, pier number 1. Fairy Tale, pier number 1. Let's book them some safe passage. Well done, teamwork. Book tickets. Select vessel, the Fairy Tale. Number of passengers, 3, although I'm tempted to go with them. So the voucher code, ship 3. Thank you for booking. Here's your ticket and reference. Okay, and so now I'm going to do that booking reference, going to text that to the Myceroonies. HDD 2498. Fairy Tale has a dog rather than a cat. Well, there you go. You marvellous, marvellous human. You've saved our lives. The Fairy Tale leaves after sunset, before the clock strikes 1, and not a cat or a 7 in sight. How can we ever repay you? Oh yes, our secret. Well, a promise is a promise. Here's a tip-off, so I'll go to that in a second. Good luck saving your friend, detective, until we meet again. Bon voyage! Enough procrastinating. We've cheese to pack, and you've a case to crack. Go carefully, and have a good day! Happy. So let's go to this HTTPS.
Yes, pun heaven in this one tonight.
I really am. He operates through the piedpiper.org.uk. Dangerous man. Okay, well, let's go to there then. Again, how is that available? I'm surprised it hasn't been snapped up by someone.
I noticed this is an .uk, not a .co.uk.
Indeed.
I spotted something straight away. I wonder if the chat...
What, on this?
No, on the Pied Piper website.
Okay, pest control. Simply the best at catching pests. Services, extermination, fumigation, evacuation. Sometimes you need a more targeted approach for a quick and clean removal. Extermination may be the answer. Oh dear, we use the highest strength sedatives available in gas, liquid and powder form to help you rid your home of any unwanted visitors. Doesn't work with in-laws. But anyway, a guaranteed knockout. Try our patented Piper evacuation procedure. One of our agents will charm alive and well all rats within your residence and lead them away through the magic of music. So I think I know what you've spotted. I think... So I'm going to give it a few seconds for the chat. Have the chat been talking about it?
We've got one answer and then which I presume is also a realization. Yes.
So there's this. You were talking about the dashed outlines of a thing, and we've got something with 2 dashes, something with 1, and I'm sure we'll find something else. But I'm trying to remember where it came from. Here we go. For all my passphrase. So that first one is the double dashed one, and that is extermination. So I'm just going to write that down. And then we need, so it's extermination services. And then what is that, the last one we need? Just a single outline, and everything else so far has been doubles. So let's quickly scroll through. Enter here, I guess here. Extermination services here. That's your passphrase right there. From my childhood days burning ants at Hamlin School, I've always had a penchant for exterminating pests. I'm now proud to be Folklore Falls' premier pest controller. Perhaps you have a job outside the normal scope of our services. Pied Piper is happy to discuss any and all requests with the utmost discretion. Prices are available on request. Payment accepted exclusively through Black Sheep transactions. Okay. It's got something written underneath there, but I can't see it because it's too small. The image is too small. Old MacDonald, he liked it. My farm couldn't function without his services. Pinocchio, we recently lost our security for Election Day. Pied Piper has stepped in to save the day. Oh yes, there's a thing. What's it called? An election going on in the town.
That's right. It was Humpty, wasn't it? In the.
Okay, to access my bespoke services, simply enter my passphrase. Well, we know that it's extermination services here. Ding ding! And there we are. Hire Ed Pippet. There goes your little animation.
Taken on a dark sort of thingy, isn't it? There
wasn't exactly light beforehand, but yes.
Services now say burglary, abduction and assassination. That's changed a little bit. Any item from any home, that is my guarantee. I leave no trace and I will have the requested goods ready for collection within 48 hours. What are you laughing at?
It's Aquasella is saying this is now the dark web.
It is.
With the spider reference as well, it's even better.
Dark web, hey! Abduction, perfect for when you need someone to disappear. I will lure a victim away for a fixed price and contain them on a rolling fee. Assassination for when you need to close the chapter on an errant story. Financing options available by Black Sheep transactions. So Old King Cole for corporate espionage. I never look elsewhere. Always discreet, he says, having named his clients. This is brilliant. The Spider. Ooh, a unique request carried out to perfection. I highly recommend. Ooh. Humpty Dumpty, perfect for when you can't risk getting egg on your face. No. And the child catcher, he makes even me look tame. A 5-star doer of bad. I think that's meant to be star, isn't it? 5-star doer of bad makes more sense. Under my alias Ed Pippet, there's no job I'm willing to do. I'm willing to undertake. I guarantee discreet and professional services at all times. Oh, we're going to need a username and a pin. I've got a pin. Stab my finger with it.
Wrong one.
Fees are available upon request. I thought that was a button. It's not. Payment accepted exclusively through Black Sheep transactions. I'm just trying to read. What does it say? What does it say? The
safest way
to ensure your three bags full.
Very good.
Okay, so we're going to need to get a username and a pin from that. Okay. So, the only thing we've yet to use in this part of proceedings is this, the photographs that Polly took of some of BB Wolf's things. So we've got here, you've been drooping! Look at that. Yep. Up, Periscope. So we've got here, case 4365, dog napping, signs of forced entry, none. Victim was Jack, dog named Beanstalk. Perpetrator used a strong sedative. SMS contact. At least someone is. I can't talk. I'm on the right track now. You never know who's listening in this rat-infested joint. Beanstalk was the clear favourite to win the Folklore Falls Derby, you know. One night he disappears from his kettle. Nothing but a kennel. Not in a kettle. Nothing but a spider calling card in his place. Okay. And then we've got this one. So dog napping from Old MacDonald's farm. No forced entry again. And then now Ernie's a good boy. 3 times Crufts finalist. There's no way he'd just run off. Not much of a rat catcher, it has to be said, but great for herding sheep. It was Sunday night and I was after a few pints. Okay, and then there's this one, case 4385. This is all the same case. Another dog napping from the Hubbard residence, from Mrs. Hubbard, dog named Timmy. This town has really gone to the dogs. The terrible food shortages of recent years have had my cupboards completely bare, and any scraps I have get ransacked by vermin. That's why I'll be voting for Mr. Whittington in the upcoming election, who promises to turn our tide with the Feed Our Folks campaign. Just checking there's nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. Old MacDonald had a dog, E-I-E-I-O, and on that dog he had some fleas, E-I-E-I-O, with a...
I don't know what that was.
It's a flea sound.
I mean, Matt is the sound expert. Wait. Perfect. I mean, wow.
And there. Here. No, we was. So we've got these 3 things. There was a little Spanish flea. Da 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 da. Okay.
Oh, of course. Forgotten that.
So, how do we get the pin? That's my next question. Because we've only that's what we've got. So we, just taking a step back, actually, 1 second. We had to find who is the real dog napper. So that is Ed Pippet, the Pied Piper, either of those, and who paid them to do the deed. So we know who did it now, but we now need to go into his transactions, and that's what we're going to need the username and pin for. We haven't had any bells yet. No bells. Distinct lack of dinging has been going on.
Matt gets... yeah, we could get Matt to do 3 dongs and dings.
I will not supply any dongs until the story demands that I do.
Oh, we can't cheat then. Okay.
So we were helping at this point in time. New recruit on the case. Yeah, case 4385. I feel like there is nothing else that we haven't used. We've used absolutely everything once.
I will say that this is where I needed a hint.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I was going to say, I thought Matt might have something to say about that, but could be the case number, Natter? Seems...
It seems overly easy if it is that 4385. I'll put it in.
I mean, how would that... No. How would they know that?
Yeah, exactly.
That was going to be the case number when they started doing the...
Very true, and also we don't know that the username is going to be Ed Pippet technically yet.
I wondered why that pre-filled in.
Just because GM's asking it, I believe this is information you had from the previous part. And it's all one case.
Yes, this is all the case that we did last time on the Detective Society. We were investigating these individual dog nappings. So it's all one crime. It's all one big case.
Yeah, it's all the same date and everything, so it's not the dates.
Is it on his website?
I'm trying to think how to clue. Bear with me a little bit if you want a hint.
Right. Prices are available on request. Well, I'm requesting.
I remembered what you said about the 5-star, and I was looking for numbers in the reviews, but there's only one number in
Oh yes.
the reviews as far as I can see.
For corporate espionage, I never look elsewhere. Always discreet. There's the 5. Yeah. Because one number in each of these would have been a good pin. But it isn't that.
I've just gone back to the Pied Piper to see if there's anything.
So the Pied Piper is an anagram of Higher Ed Pippet. So is there going to be a number that gets rearranged? Maybe an anagram of 4385. We do know it's 4 digits, or at least we've got XXXX written here in the username and pin. Did you find what you were looking for online or on a website, or is it in front of me elsewhere? Or both?
It's in front of you somewhere. One avenue you might want to go through is who pointed you towards the Pied Piper's other business?
It was Humpty. It was Mr. Humpty of the Dumpty.
It was talking to Polly. Polly had the wire on. Was it Polly?
Miss Muffet.
Sorry, Miss Muffet, yes, had the wire on. Is it on her flyer? I mean, I know we've used that, but
Well, maybe there's a part of it we haven't used.
Oh.
You weren't just pointed there by Humpty.
Oh.
The pigs?
Oh, it was the blind mice, wasn't it?
Oh, the mice.
HDD 2498? Is it going to be... Nah, I can't. How would he know that the booking reference was going to be 2498?
Yeah.
But yes, the blind mice knew. So let's have a look at the texts that they sent through. I mean, there's nothing that they've sent through that's particularly interesting in terms of numbers.
Business card from the mice?
Was there a business card? I don't remember a business card. That doesn't mean there wasn't a business card.
I assume they mean the flyer.
Oh. The Hickory Dickory Docks. Oh, there is a sort of 8:30, and 1:10, which correspond to these times.
So 8:06. The boat time.
I actually meant the flyer from the mice.
Oh,
TDM.
The music
Yeah.
one. There's numbers of paws here. 334. We need 4 digits rather than 3, of course. But that password that we got with the little pins, that was what? I heard a.
Oh, it's the top of the Fs. I thought they were little arrows or something pointing to letters. The Fs are just very fancy.
Yeah. Oh, you got me hopes up. Yeah, we've got a pin that we haven't used. Don't tell me it's written on the pin. Oh,
It was Braille G, but we used it earlier for another puzzle. Oh, really?
We need a pin, right?
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Who said earlier that we got a pin code? Well done,
David, I believe. I'm going to have to go into the extreme close-up here. On the back of this, engraved in very, very tiny letters. Come on, focus. pin 4163. Oh my goodness. It's a pin code.
Very, very, very cool.
That's so good.
Wow.
That's so good, isn't it?
That is. I can see why Matt was struggling to clue us without a. Very, very clever. Yep.
So let's 4163. That's so good. I'm smiling quite a lot on that one because it's a literal pin code. I just like the pun. Hooray!
And lots of people were making jokes about the earlier pin. I was.
You were, yes, as GM says, you were stabbing yourself with the evidence.
Calendar. Today, October 27th, lunch at King Cole Pizza. Upcoming event, November 29th. Collect security briefing, return keys to landlord. 30th, election day, Pinocchio security, and December. The first flight, GVA 384 to Hawaii. Oh, that sounds lovely. We've had a message here from Humpty Dumpty. Subject, some friendly advice. Ed, I'm feeling sunny side up today, so thought you might want to know that you've drawn attention to yourself. I don't know what you did, but a certain Missy might be onto you, so I'd keep an eye out. With this warning, I consider us even. Do drop by the waterspout next time you're in my neck of the woods. From the piano tuners, you won't get away with this. Dear Mr. Pippet, your intimidation tactics won't work on us. Though we be but little, we are fierce, and besides, we've gone into hiding. So there, rest assured, we won't rest until you are brought to justice. We have a special friend on the case, and they are really mean and really tough, so you'd better watch your back. Regards, Theodore, Barnaby and Michael.
Oh, TBM as well. TBM the TBM.
Nice, very nice. Your latest statement is ready. Dear Ed Pivot, your statement for account that number is ready. It will be available to view online. It is attached below here for your statement here for your September statement, and this all happened on the 22nd of September. 22nd of September, 9th of September, and the 16th of September are the 3 dates that we've got on the case, so that's good. So we'll go to there in a second. From the Spider, subject to the dogs. Dear Ed, excellent work. I've paid your fees. They'll hit your account today, so that is the 30th of September. And with B out the way for good, we can move on to phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'll be in touch. Ed, the dogs are secure. Nobody will find them. Job complete. Okay. So...
I'd like to point out Zad's comment that, it's all about looking on the back of things, or PTO.
Yeah, fair.
And I said it's TPO, turn pin over.
So 3 Bells Investment Limited is who paid it. Mm-hmm. But, that's the only information that we've got so far. Black Sheep Transactions is regulated by the Folklore Falls Financial Services Authority. That's good. Excellent. Very pleased to hear that.
Good to know it's all above board.
Yep. He's been to the racecourse, he's been to the bakery, he's been to the locksmith, he's been to Wicked Witch Sedatives and Cobbler, which I can't remember what it was, but we did go to Cobbler's last week.
It's a shoe shop, wasn't it? I think we had the boots print.
That makes sense. So I can now let Polly know, can't I? I forget what I was doing. So I know the 2 things. Who is the real dog napper? I'm going to say Ed Pippet. Or should I say the Pied Piper? I'm going to say the Pied Piper. Mm-hmm. And who paid them to do the deed? 3 Bells Investment. When you've worked that out, WhatsApp or SMS me. Okay. The Pied Piper and 3 Bells Investments. Pied Piper, of course. Each victim reported issues with vermin in the case notes. Ah, of course they did. Yes, thinking about it. So it stands to reason he'd have had access to each location. It must be him. Great work. You'll make a terrific investigator one day. I can see it in the leaves. Okay, so we know who the real dog napper is, but who paid them? Okay, 3 Bells Investment. And there's the 3 bells, isn't it?
Dong.
Oh.
Dong. Dong.
Good job, it's not...
If I had one word to describe Matt, it was cuckoo clock. Cuckoo,
Yes.
emphasis. Wait, 3 bells investment. When the bell tolls thrice. That must be what B's referring to. She must have known something about that company. I'm making an executive decision. Open the envelope she sent from the prison. If I know B, she'll have sent us a plan. As soon as you found the plan, WhatsApp or SMS me found the plan. Hurry!
It's a good job it wasn't 12 bells or 26 bells. Or...
Thank goodness.
Would have been here sometime.
Okay. So this envelope is from the penitentiary, from via Warden Curl E-Tail. Do not open until the bell tolls thrice. And this is the thing, it's got a squidge. Well, actually, it's quite solved. It's quite solid. But it's got a decent girth.
Hang on, where's my page of read messages? Quite solid and got a decent get.
So we have this sort of ransomy note thing with some stuff redacted. Turning it over first. We have here, oh god, a lot of writing, but the hard times. I like the fact that there's a newspaper in prison called the Hard Times. Oh no, and there's some origami.
Wow.
Oh no. And we have a second. So what is in the envelope? It's another envelope.
But of course.
And this one says, some tokens from my first few weeks as a convict. Items include prison issue coaster, prison issue dominoes, recreational origami materials. What kind of prison is this? Origami side project, recreational Scrabble photograph, and cellmate photos times 4. Well, we're going to get to those. Let's have a quick look at this first thing. Hey kids, no doubt Polly will have passed this on to you. The big house is a scream. Well, if you look at these extra large letters, help me escape, cape, help me escape, hidden message in poem. Hidden message in poem. The inmates are a laugh. The guards are as soft as bars behind. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. Most of the knuckleheads in this place are here because of me, and I've been the persona non gratis with the pigs ever since I flipped the lid on redacted. Warden redacted. Well, that's Curl E-Tail, isn't it? Because we know, well, the inspecting officer here has been Curl E-Tail. Checks everything that passes in and out of here, so don't be surprised if that ends up redacted. Look, if you're reading this, you'll have found the 3 bells investments, which confirms my suspicions. Give yourself a slap on the back, detective. You'll now need to work out what to do, but don't fret. The next step is often right in front of your big wet nose. I've enclosed some items from my stay in the Slammer to give you a taste of life inside. You might like the box of dominoes. We gamble with them. There's no cash, so we play for clothes. Last night we saw Lil Jon's redacted. It's a fun game. See if you can... We've got photos coming up of the cellmates. Goodness, see if you can get to the bottom of it. You'll find a number of photos in my cellmates, as well as a little side project from my origami class. You should find it very illuminating. Good luck, kid. Hopefully you'll see it soon. Yeah, they were all different fonts there, I think. So we've got here origami side project. My scissors, I believe, are in my calyx.
Hang on, I'll write that down. They're in my calyx.
And I thought you were just pleased to see us.
I've got more notes about raid phrases than I have about this entire case. It does, Caroline, but I have the inability to be able to... I mean, I could draw a version of it off the screen, but... I love the origami parts of puzzles. They always make me. Not make me. They ask me. Double sling.
We've got...
Love anagrams. This looks like that scene from Paddington 2.
I love Paddington 1 and 2. It worries me that there's making a Paddington 3, because how can it be as good as Paddington 2? Paddington 1 was good.
But it worried us that they were making a Paddington 2.
True, and then it exceeded expectations. I prefer Paddington 2.
Can I tell you something exciting? I'm trying to remember who it was that we met now. Where was it?
You're in Paddington 3.
I am not, but I was... It could have been the guy who did the escape room that I did on my birthday. We were chatting to this guy who said he was in Paddington 2 as one of the police. He's one of the convicts in pink in the.
Nice, an extra, but still nice.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is that Caroline? Was that with someone? Was that someone I was with? Anyway, sorry. We'll carry on.
Folklore Falls Penitentiary, safely imprisoned in our care. And look around the outside things. Okay. And this is the thing that was causing the girth. Prison issue dominoes.
This is the thing that's causing the girth. Oh,
okay. So. Oh no. Look, nice dominoes. Yes. Oh, look what's underneath this. So a little piece of foam. Stop. Text Polly immediately found the plan. Oh, okay. I found the plan. I can't. I've lost my phone.
That was quick. It's probably under all that stuff.
No. Oh, you're joking. Oh, it's over here. So we found the plan.
Dan found the plan.
Found the plan.
Correctly capitalised. Well done.
Yes, I can't not. The plan. Step 1, break Polly into prison using sewers. Step 2, recover my files from the warden's office. Step 3, get Polly to recreation room, play Scrabble. Okay. Capital work, detective. I knew B would have a plan. Right, get me up to speed. What's step 1? Break... Too many capitals. Break Polly into prison using sewers. Yes, I said sewers. It's the same word, just said in a different way. Break into the prison. I thought a break out would make more sense, but B knows best. Okay, what's step 2? Recover my files from the warden's office. I mean, I'm interested by playing Scrabble. Yeah, what is going on there? Sing... Blech. Of course, recover B's case files. The ones those pigs seized when they raided our offices. The cheek of those boors to say B's corrupt. That's the pot calling kettle black, if you ask me. Well, the warden's office it is. I know the sewers fairly well, but I'll need your help. Work out which tunnel I need to take to get there. When you know, WhatsApp or SMS me the tunnel number. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. Well, it's probably going to be related to these Scrabbles, these dominoes. I was really hoping it was a simple jigsaw and you just matched them up, but no. Let's move everything else to the side now for a second. So we've got these dominoes. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dominoes. And on the back we have that.
Ooh.
So dots,
Matchy.
Sort of triangles, lines, different lines, triangles, squares, wibble. So.
They are bitter otter. Yep.
So we got these 4 things. Bonus points for if this is Danny DeVito. Oh, hang on. we can look at the map. It said stop, text immediately, so I stopped looking in the box. The other thing in the box was this, a map of the penitentiary. That's probably quite useful. So we've got tower 1, 2, 3 and 4. Got door G1, G2, C3, C1, C2, H1, H2, A1, A2, A3, admin, warden's office, guard block, prison cells, recreation room, processing huts, and main gate. Oh my god! The sewer map. Okay, so we need to work out which tunnel. So we need to go to the warden's office. So tunnel 12 is to the Hickory Dickory Docks. Tunnel 36. So those are grates, because those manhole covers, and they're in the same place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where is the warden's office? It is here. It's this one here. So we want to go tunnel 22 to Frère Jacques Freeway. So it's tunnel 22. Let's let Polly know. Tunnel 22. Roger that. That starts at the Frère Jacques Freeway. Connect up to detective radio at BB Wolf. Use this frequency. We can catch up on my way there. Okay, I will go and do that. Too many things! I don't have any scissors. So let's go to BB Wolf. Let's go to the radio. Here. The frequency is PK902. Peak. Why are you not working? Oh, yeah. PK902. So you'll need to listen here on Twitch, I'm afraid, Helen.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. 2 and a bit minutes. Here we go.
Detective! Capital to have you with me. The freeway can be treacherous at night, and the weather! Oh, well, it's wetter than a gin joint on payday. Hopefully all this water will wash the spider out. Now, if I recall correctly, the entrance is right around here. Ah, bingo. Oh, blimey. It's a good job you can only hear me. The smell is something else. Be thankful you're spared that. I sure hope Bee knows what she's up to. Breaking out of the big house doesn't scream I'm innocent, and if this goes wrong, we'll all be in deep... Well, enough said. Oh, I do hate these tunnels. One of our first cases was down here. You see, we'd been given a tip-off of a huge... right under the city. Naturally, we headed straight over, but were pursued by 4 enormous monkeys everywhere. Naturally, Bee had the capital idea that we should... And we ended up having them all round for tea and crumpets by sundown. All in all, a successful case. Though it took us weeks to get the smell out of the bedsheets. What was that?
Pigeon.
God. My nerves are shot. I could do with a cuppa right now, with a strong Irish twist, if you catch my drift. Hold up. I think that's the prison up ahead. If you're on the money, detective, then this manhole cover leads right to the warden's office. Mm-hmm. Golly, my hands are trembling worse than Humpty on a high chair. I mean, what if the warden's on the other side? I tell you now, my hog-tying days are behind me. Right, sharpen up, Polly. We have to trust that Bee knows what she's doing. Here goes nothing. Oh, spiffing. The coast looks clear. I'll bet my Nana's tea cosy that Bee's case files are in the safe here. I'm no code breaker, detective. That's your job. I'll send you a picture of the safe now. When you've cracked the code, send it to me.
Ooh. Safely imprisoned in our care. Polly, here's a picture of the safe from the warden's office. We need a combination if we're to get any further. B must have included something in her package. WhatsApp or SMS me the 3-digit code when you know it. Triangle, raindrop, diamond.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to put that map to one side. I feel like I could still be using it, but I'm going to put it to one side for a bit. Those symbols do all appear on the back of this. There's your triangle, there's your raindrop, there's your, or at least the black one, and there's your diamond, and there are white ones around the place as well on the back of this coaster. Folklore Falls, safely imprisoned in our care. And I have a horrible, horrible feeling that this is going to get involved. And this is going to get involved. Especially with... Do you think I'm going to be making like a cone or something? Absolutely no idea. Now, there are things on the back of these. So this is my cellmate Rapunzel. She has mummy issues. Claims her own mother conspired to have her put inside. Her hair gets everywhere. This is Little John. A man of few words, feared by all. It's rumoured he can kill a man with just his little finger. This is Tom the Piper's son stole a pig and ran away. The pigs don't take kindly to crimes here against their own, of course. Yeah, they'd have come down on him like a ton of pork. And then me.
Like a ton of bricks, straw, or...
or
God, what's
sticks.
the first one?
Sticks,
straw, and yep.
What do you make of my new look, kid? Yeah. And is it? Are these all? This does make a panorama because that elbow goes there. Yeah, those must be cellmates. There's the hair for Rapunzel, which I'm aware that you can't see. Oh. But it's got a droopy arm, droopiness. So that hair goes there. He says moving it all up, but I don't really understand where this then goes.
Does it start? Is she on the right hand side? Next to
sort of, wow.
Kind of connects up. But...
Oh no, hang on. These two connect up. These two connect. There we go. Those are in the same room, and then those two are in the same room. So those are the cellmates that might that piece of information might come in handy. I feel. Are they above each other? Are they below each other? Because we've got hair going there, and then round there.
I think it is one long piece of hair. So go to the right of Wolf. No.
Not really. Anyway, I'll put that to one side. I feel like that's useful. So that's Little John, BB, Tom the Piper's son, and Rapunzel. I need to get some scissors. I've been putting it off. He says, checking for absolutely no scissors in his drawer. Sellotape? Oh, yes. Scissors? Oh, no. Right. Now, I'm not entirely sure I know where they are. So, but... Scissors! I forgot I had a second pair. Right. Happiness. Right, let's start on this. Whilst I do that, Matt, entertain us with some noises.
Wow.
Keep cutting. I can't do this for long.
I mean, bravo. I mean, wow. That was phenomenal. You should be in a beatbox, a cappella group. That would be amazing.
So there are 4 of these, and there are 4 lookout towers, aren't there? I think I've got to put this, because this is sort of where you could be looking out from.
Hang on a minute. Who was that? We had a...
Yes, we should make that the raid message. You're absolutely right. So let's do that.
Yes, and I think it was Zadster picked up on the towers earlier.
Well done.
So
Yes, I'm sort of skimming the chat, but not all the time, because...
that's fine. I'm trying to feed you anything that's useful.
Sorry, Helen, these will not be in pristine condition when you get this box.
Okay, that's fine. I know your photocopiers.
Oh, I should have taken a photocopy of it.
That's alright, I'm sure the...
Puppetry. I could have done that. Never mind. It's better with the card rather than a piece of paper.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, somebody said, who was it? Oh, Bitter Otter, yes, said that there was like origami featuring in the newspaper as well.
Yes, not even looked at that yet.
No, so I think this is more of a sort of folding puzzle. The actual origami is elsewhere.
Yes, I don't think this is the origami.
This is the side project that is going to help us work out where the towers can see.
Why do you want to know where the towers can see? Do we know?
Perhaps that will give us numbers of some sort.
Probably.
How many numbers do we need for the...
3. It's a 3-digit PIN code. It's not the most safe ever. But, okay, let me just... Didn't work. Brilliant. So if I get this out again... Yeah, they have different sort of wedges. So we've got a thin wedge here, which completes that circle. We have a... I think that there.
Uh-huh.
We've got this here. And the other one is underneath, isn't it? Whoop.
Of course it is.
And we got that there. So
is it safe zones?
Yeah, so this is what can be seen from each of... I'm very glad I got my sellotape out. From each of the towers. So... Of course, if you want to know what each of the buildings was now...
It's tough.
Darn. But, yeah, that's interesting. We now know that a lot of the admin building is sort of not looked at, and that there's other buildings that are looked at.
Oh.
Great. Okay. Let's take a look at the hard times. Thumb exhumed for post-mortem. Questions are being asked of the Folklore Falls coroner's office this morning after new evidence has led to the exhuming of former mayor Tom Thumb. Thumb was buried last month in neighbouring Grimsville. Now, the grave diggers are back in action, this time raising the dead so that his body could undergo a full post-mortem examination. The evidence has led to such a shocking turn of events that has been withheld by the press by Chief of Police Chris P. Bacon, but sources inside City Hall have indicated that Tom Thumb's sudden cardiac arrest may not have been down to natural causes as first thought. The strange turn of events has yet to affect the upcoming election, with Pinocchio still ahead in the polls. Pinocchio has declined to comment on the development until the results of the post-mortem come to light, but sent his thoughts to Mayor Thumb's family. Mr. Whittington, another candidate for mayor, labelled the affair as another failing of corrupt and mismanaged government. The grim circumstances surrounding his death and the failure to properly investigate them is yet another example of City Hall's murky operations. This great city of ours is in dire need of a breath of fresh air. We must clear out the cobwebs and restore Folklore Falls to its once proud position, he stated. Should any shady dealings around Thumb's death emerge from the post-mortem, it could spell danger for Mr. H. Dumpty, who is believed to have had numerous underhand dealings with the former mayor. Mr. Dumpty has fallen behind in the race for office recently, although his unconventional proposal to give convicted felons the vote has certainly found favour within ourselves here at the penitentiary. If only we could vote already. Warden whips felons into shape, and I do notice that fits very nicely into there, and we've got that. We've got the 3 symbols here as well, haven't we? Hang on. So if we hang on. So now if we read the triangular ones, we've got a triangle O, N, and E. So 1 is our first number.
Very good.
And we do it with this. So that is our teardrop. Have I got that right? So we've got lined that one up, and we've got O blank I R. That feel like I've done something silly there, and it should be 4. Oh, it's 9. Yeah, I hadn't quite centered it. N-I-N-E. So it's 1, 9, and then let's swivel this around for the diamond. 1, 9. Helps if I do it properly. Where are all the diamonds? E. Is that right? No, there we go. F. There we are. F. O. U. R. 194. So we're going to WhatsApp Polly with 194. Thank you, Aidan. You're a genius. I'm in, and I've got B's old case files. Right, step 2 of the plan complete. What's step 3? Step 3 was... something was about playing Scrabble. Step 3. Get Polly to recreation room, play Scrabble. Get Polly to recreation room, play Scrabble. So where is the so there's the recreation room here. And she's in the warden's office. She's here. This is no time for fun and games, but B knows best, I guess. Well, according to the map in the warden's office, that's in the prison block across the courtyard. There's searchlights all over the place. I'll need you to work out which door I'm safe to exit from without being spotted. Message me the door when you know. Well, I've covered everything up because I've put all the towers down, so maybe they're not all active at the same time or something. Why are you smirking, Matt?
I'm just wondering how much sticky tape you use.
Yeah.
Enough is the answer to that. Okay. So, how do we know which towers are there? Well, maybe some of it is in the newspaper. Maybe there's going to be like, oh, Tower 2 is down for guard duty or something. I don't know. Oh, here's interesting. Curly Tail here has got an ID number. That might be of use. The Hard Times is written, edited and published by inmates inside Folklore Falls Penitentiary. Warden whips felons into shape. Warden Curly Tail has instigated a program of controversial new methods in his crackdown. In his latest attempt to crack down on prisoner recalcitrants. Our prisoners respond better to a more bewitching form of discipline, he oinked, turning the giant cogs of his newly installed rack. Take Tom Tom the Piper's son. He stole a pig, and as punishment, he'll squeal like one. You see, stories are difficult to rewrite, but with the right level of discipline, we can bring about that change one word at a time. Since the rollout of the programme, the prison has seen insubordination increase by 75% each week, so whilst Warden Tail may claim he's a philanthropig, in this reporter's opinion, that's complete hogwash. Folklore felons overcome with folding fever. Attendance at the prison's new origami class has soared recently. B. Wolf, class instructor, said, "I think it's the calming nature of origami that's bringing people here. This week they made a majestic swan. Why not give it a go in your cell? And remember, precision folding leads to the best results." Okay, good luck to everyone in that in a minute. The Trough. Dinner served at 6 p.m. Collect your meal ticket from the warden's office. Starter, pickled peppers. Main, salted gruel, pudding, oranges and lemons. Searchlight operator dims lights for the last time. Oh, okay, this could be useful. It's with a heavy heart that we say goodbye to searchlight operator Barney Owl, who last night retired from service. He's now, on the ferries. We saw him earlier. He's gone on the pea green boat. Barney was a tireless servant of the prison for over 30 years and even foiled a few escapes in his time. As well as being a professional and dedicated guard, he was also a highly accomplished guitarist, winning the Folklore Falls Penitentiary Talent Competition a record-breaking 4 times. On warm, moonlit nights, prisoners and guards alike could often hear his gentle serenades as they weaved across the courtyard. A keen eye and a steady talon ensured that Tower 3 shone bright each night and every night. And all of us here will miss Barney's warm smile and gentle humour. For his retirement, Barney is looking forward to spending more time with his fiancée, Captain Pussycat, and has plans to travel the world together in their beautiful boat, the HMS Pea Green. His replacement will start next month. Until then, the tower will be unmanned. Tower 3, you say? Right, the big one that everything is taped to, you say? Fine. Tear yourself in 2, why don't you? And a bit more needed. Let's put you down there. So, door A2 to door C3. That is now what we want to do. So, Tower 3 is down. There is a message in the poem. Yes, that's also true. There's the Bard's Yard. Wheeler the Third, thank you for the following. How are you doing? Are you a Wheeler that I know? I know a few Wheelers, but I don't know if it's one of the ones that I know. So the safe to exit from, it's door A2. So we can let Polly know that she needs to put the kettle and go out of the door A2. Jolly nice work. The coast looks clear. Tell me which door I'm heading to. That'll be door C3. What do you think the dominoes are going to be about? I've got absolutely no idea at the moment. What are these dominoes about? I know several. Best friends from school with the Wheelers. Splendid. I'm going to attempt to cross. Connect up on the radio at this frequency. Okay, PK889. Let's give that a go. PK889. Are you ready to listen in on the old Twitcheroo, Helen?
Oh, hang on. What was it? PK889.
Yeah.
I've got the radio open.
Okay. Yes, easiest. Here we go. It is how long? 2 minutes.
Nice work, detective. I can make out a path to the other side.
Hoot hoot.
Looks like one of the towers is down.
Number 3.
Fingers crossed it stays that way. If I get caught in one of these beams, I'll be target practice for some trigger-happy trotters. Oh no. Oh no, blast! There's 2 guards at 12 o'clock, right by the main gate. Oh, I'm in hot water here and not the good kind. I'm up the proverbial creek without a paddle and then some. I'll have to take cover behind this bin.
There's nothing there, shut up. Fine, I'll get a flashlight and take a look.
Right. I can make a dash for it. Wish me luck. Here goes nothing. 3, 2, 1.
Get on with it.
Go! I'm inside the cell block. I'd better keep my voice down. I don't want to end up behind bars myself. Otherwise, you'll have to break in here and free us both. Oh, my sweet Aunt Mabel! Apologies, I've just seen the state of the tea jar. No Earl Grey, no jasmine, not even a whiff of Darjeeling. I know they're in prison, but this is criminal. Everyone needs a good cup of... Sorry, I got carried away. Hang on a tick. O.B., you clever dog. There's a game of Scrabble half finished on the table over here. I'll send you a picture. No doubt you can work out what to do.
Scrabble. Okay. Oh, and we've got things going on with the dominoes as well. See what you make of this, detective. I'll hide out here for a bit until you've made some progress. Let's hope I don't get discovered. Okay, so we have some Scrabble tiles. So we've got these are the Scrabble tiles here. Let's just put that to one side. I can put that to one side. So, dominoes. That's the big word going across.
Yeah, Hologo reminded me about the Scrabble puzzle we've yet to do for Puzzle Boat. Or you might have done it by now, but the
I have not.
Scrabble puzzle we were doing on Puzzle Boat last week.
That's going to be reorder down there. Flip. Don't know what that next word is yet. Because we're going to be using each of these. So I've used the O, the I, and the S. So we've got E, L, B, D, R, G, N left over. That's going to be long and number over there. Dial long number. Edges. So it's edges and then dial long number. So that's B and E and R. So we've D, N, B, E. So it's R, G, and L.
Yeah.
And an S. So reorder. What have I not used? I've missed out one of my letters.
You could try covering it over with the dominoes.
I've just put it up against my screen. It has not worked. I could try.
Just to keep track of what you've used.
Oh, I see. So there's the O for dominoes. There's the I. There's the S. So reorder needs to get rid of an R. I'm running out of things.
Use 1 for 2.
D for edges. So we can get rid of that. N, we can get rid of the N for long number. And the B and the E from number. So is it the word long there twice? Yeah, we've got an L and a G left over. So it's... So... Reorder dominoes, flip, long, edges, dial long number. Okay, fine. Okay. We'll do that. If someone can write that message to me in the chat, that would be useful, just in case. So
they're ahead of you on that.
I have just looked. Thank you, everyone. That's much appreciated. So we've got triangles in that top left, and that's the same as this. And then dots. Oh, I see. So we need to put. Oh, so imagine that's at the top there. I can place this domino in that first black space, and it will map. This will map the top with the spots, and this will map the bottom with the things with the other bits. So that's that, and then that's the second one, and then that's the third, and then that's the fourth, and we'll do it again. Oh no, and then that goes there. This one can go above it, and this one can go below it. So we've got this. So that's 4-4 on that first domino that you can't quite see. 4-4. So is it? So reorder, dominoes, flip long edge, which I've
Oh,
done.
so is it?
Dial long number.
Do we flip the long edges or reorder according to the long edges?
Well, I'm flipping it along the long edge, which is this way. That's flipping along the long edge, which is this way. So I'm assuming that this is the first domino because it's...
Is it reorder dominoes then? So that's what we've done. We've done the first part, so we've done the reordering.
Hang on. 4-4, it's plus 4-4-7-7.
Yeah.
That's a mobile number. So there we go, happy with that. And then 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 5, 6, and 0.
Is this not a bit risky? Because you could get someone's real phone number.
We're about to find out.
If you got them in the wrong order.
I mean, the chances are fairly small, surely. I mean, it must happen, but... So, 4-4-7-7.
Does
2,
anybody
3.
sort of, want to mix those up and try some phone numbers?
I won't.
If you do so, please be polite to the caller.
I dialed it all without the last number. 044. No, that's the long edges. If you flip along the short edge, that's that way. 044. Hang on, it should be 077, shouldn't it? 07744.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yes.
Not 04477. Hang on.
No, because it's plus 447723.
That's
so
why.
723.
So that's plus 44. There we go.
I mean, they could have done
077 23 4 9 8 0. No, 8 5 6 0. 07723 4 9 8 5 6 0. Here we go. Didn't work. Just try that again. Nope. Doesn't work.
Maybe 07723 is a sort of reserved number. Matt, you seem to want to say something.
It's not the right number.
Okay. I mean, we did get the 77, which is kind of... Unless it's
most of it's right.
Unless it's the reverse, is it? So it's plus 4477, then the opposite. So
yes.
32, 94, 58.
With the other flipping. So flip that way.
Yeah.
So 07732. It's very useful that that's not a real number, because that other one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If they were real.
07732 94 5806. Nope. Nope.
I mean, if it had...
You might want to check against the patterns again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, have I mixed up two of them? You see, that goes to the wrong place now.
Should be on that side, shouldn't it?
Although it doesn't really matter with that one, of course. So that does go there, that's fine. That does go there, that's fine. That does go there, that's fine. And that's on the wrong side. Last two digits were wrong. Last two digits should have been the other way around. 07732.
If it is a branch of Domino's Pizza Wheeler, I'll have one of the new grilled pesto veggie ones, please.
Grilled pesto?
Nice.
They've got a nice looking peri pizza, I must say, that I plan on trying. So 60 at the end rather than 06.
The number you have called is not recognised. Please check the number. If you need help, call the operator on 100 from your mobile. The number you have called is not recognised.
But you didn't do that for any of the other ones.
It wouldn't surprise me if Detective Society have bought up a block for various purposes. But yeah, that's still the wrong number. I can't visualise where you're going wrong at the moment.
So we've got that there. And then we've got... So that So this is the first one. And I'm putting it down because that is the left-hand side of the second block and the right-hand side of the first block.
Hang on, I'm just grabbing my dominoes.
And then I'm flipping it that way.
Which doesn't matter for that one because it's a double.
It doesn't, but... And so we've got this one, which is the next one. So we've got that on that right-hand side, and then I'm flipping it that way. And we have this one that's next, which has got that...
like checkerboard and...
Yeah, when it focuses, there we go.
Yeah, I did wonder about that holograph, sort of chaining them rather than putting them on one on top of the other. But I presume that would come out at the same.
It's the same thing, yeah. And then we have that. I've had a thought. I think chaining them works. So it's that goes there. This goes here, rather than sort of vertically.
Yeah, because it's
so there's then there's that donut. I was about to say that domino.
Yeah, influenced.
So now we need that to go here in our long line, and then we get that. The next domino, and then we get that. But surely this is what we would have already tried, but maybe I had one the wrong way round, and then we would have had that, and then we would have this. So we would have this, and we will dial this number, which I believe we've already dialed, but we will find out. No, I think the 6, 0 and 6 is the other way around. So 07723 49 8506.
You must know B, perhaps a friend. To aid her breakout, a hand I'll lend. She sent me a note with clear details to help you out with your travails. There's no time to lose, so on we crack. I'll hang up now and text you back.
Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin, for the lovely rhyme there. So let's check my texts.
Said something about looking in the poem, didn't it? For help me escape.
Indeed.
Messaging poem or something. Yep.
So whilst I haven't yet got that message, so Bard's Yard. Each week we encourage the members of our creative writing club to reflect.
Probably want to move your camera.
To reflect on a different theme. This week's theme was happy endings. And the poet chosen for this publication was Bluebeard. A troubled soul looking to put an end to his previous life of crime on the high seas. Like the ocean waves that on the shore do break, or crackers fed into the beak of Polly, I too must snap and change myself into a new and reformed person in this prison. All of my strength and focus I must use to stay on course and follow the grand plan. No reaches of my soul shall remain hidden, for I will search myself, and there within I'll find my troubled past with A. Further, I will stop my sinful games, and send my wayward past to the sea's bottom. This path I'm on I cannot travel further. Change my course I must, and take directions, for then a happy ending will await, where all my bad deeds can transform to good, and my new soul will burst with love and luck. Bluebeard. I'm sure there's something going on there.
There certainly is, of which I have spotted, and Foxy agrees.
Oh! Break Polly into prison. Use plan hidden within a game's bottom.
We knew that.
Further instructions await. Good luck.
Or, just turn the box upside down and whack it.
Yeah, that's something.
It worked. I'm too used to doing that sort of thing. I have now had a text from Rumpelstiltskin in that time. This is Rumpelstiltskin, here's the game. We're going to hack into the prison mainframe. From there we'll remotely unlock Bia's cell, and that's the plan in a nutshell. Swan's security we must access. To do so, send escape to this address. So I shall do that now. So that Stilts 45 again. So that's Stilts 45 at folklorefalls.co.uk. Escape. Escape. Escape.
You might want to double check that.
That's 55. Thank you.
Oh, it's changed from last time.
Yeah, it's always a unique address, so that does not surprise me. Leaving the origami till last. I'm not going to whip it out, Marky V. How very dare you. Come on, Stilts. There we go. It's Bee's escape. We must assist. I'll help you out, but here's the twist. First, we need to get in sync. Waste no more time and click this link. You will need to go to Twitch. Sorry.
It's all right. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sound. It bodes well. You can heed instructions. You'll need those wits for your deductions. I'll break you into the security site, unlock Bee's cell to aid her flight. The login field you can surmount and piggyback on the warden's account. Get his ID number to complete your hack. When you have it, the mainframe will crack. Good luck. Well, isn't it good that I happened to spot earlier in this little picture?
Yeah, and I wrote it down on my notepad as well.
Here we are, 42987. I don't actually know where I'm putting this in. I'm hoping that we get an email or something. Did it say where we had to put it in? I'll break you into the security site, unlock B. Oh, hang on, is it this? There we are. It's the button at the top. There we go. So, the access code for Curl E-Tail, next payment, 2nd of November, 42987.
Again, you might want to change your camera.
Might.
Might.
Might not. Whatevs. Swan. Oh, we're going to be folding things into a swan as well. Enter a 4-digit cell number below. Ooh. Changing it back now because I'm going back to this shot. No. So I feel like we must have numbers because look, is that a 2 there? And look, there's a 5 here, which is also in this one actually. Is there a number somewhere in here? This is a code. Look at it. Look at the hands. Oh, look at all the hands. There's.
They did this in what was it? They had a similar one. It was the Vanishing Gambler that used that trick.
So, okay. So is it? We only need so we had 2 pairs, didn't we? We had this pair. So I'm assuming that's going to be 2201 for this cell, maybe. Mm-hmm. And then for this one, it's going to be 1232. So this would be the one to start off with because it's got B in it. So we're going to go with 1232. Let's go with 1232. Invalid cell number. It does look like 1232. Unless it's going to be 255. But then what is the last number?
I'm convinced they're all in the same cell, and it's everybody's.
Well, okay. So this elbow is definitely here.
Yeah.
This elbow is definitely here, and then we've got these 2. So, yeah, the hair. Please excuse me as I up Periscope. The hair goes everywhere. Those.
You see the end of it to the left of, is it Little John? So I definitely think the 2 of them are to the right of BB.
So you think these two sort of swap over?
No, yeah. So as it into pairs. So I think tall guy. Yeah, that's how I'm.
Yeah. Can sort of. There's sort of a chain. Oh, is that sort of? Yeah. Okay.
That's his elbow, tip of his elbow.
Ah, yes. Yeah, hadn't spotted that elbow, and then that goes in there. Sort of. They're all. Just move this all up. They're all slightly staggered. Okay.
So that would be what 1, 2, 3.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 2 is the same.
Surely that's added up.
Yeah. So 3, 5, 4, 1.
Yeah.
I mean, four inmates in a cell. That's quite risky, isn't it? What was it again? 3, 5, 4, 1. Hooray! So, Beowulf, dog napping, 20 years. Tom, pig napping for life. Rapunzel for arson, 15 years. Little John for theft, 5 years. Okay, there's a big unlock cell button here. Shall we? Whoops.
Why not, hey?
Ah, enter your 3-digit swan security key. Well. I feel like some folding's about to happen.
Gotta get the folding.
So here we have the instructions. Step 1, fold in half along the red line and then unfold. So this is a red line, and you can see with the little thing there, so I can do that. I'm doing that. Also, the two sides of the paper are slightly different colours. If you look, there's a white side and a light grey side, which is going to be useful in these instructions. Step 2, fold the sides in to meet at the red line. Nope, other way around. That's why the colours are there. Fold the sides in to meet at the red line. So we're going to fold this in here. And then this in here.
Wish this could be me.
I feel like Tony Hart. Turn paper over to the other side. That is a step I can do. Fold the sides to meet at the middle. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. What you see? One thing that I haven't told you is that before this stream started, I actually had to rearrange this room so that I could do this stream, because it turns out I have some USB cables that are not long enough for what I need, so I'm going to have to rearrange my room for a future one of these. But also, I was actually trying to construct a chest of drawers. I thought I had enough time. There are 10 steps in the instructions, so I was doing practical things like folding, screwing, things like that. I'm on step 1. I'm still on step 1 after half an hour and there's 10 steps, so I definitely did not have enough time.
Ding, da, ding, da, ding, da, ding.
Time for step 5. Fold the top.
Actually, how much of this can we do before?
I know, I was going to say
down along the red line.
Badly enough so that we don't get a strike.
I don't think we're in any danger there.
No.
You've not quite gone. Okay, so you're now going to get folded down there. I would be absolutely useless at sort of proper origami, as you can see. So this is that step. Yes, it's sort of looking like the right thing. I know my point. My point is terrible. Rotate and fold down along the red line. Is that red? It's red! Didn't know that. I think there's been other red lines. I thought they were all black. That is my colour blindness coming into play.
I wouldn't worry. I don't think I realise it's red looking at that.
I fear this one's been in an accident.
Well, serves them right.
It swam too fast into a wall at some point.
What did it say? Damn.
Oh.
I mean, that's the fish joke, but never mind. Fold in half and turn sideways. Pull up the head and squeeze the base of the neck.
Oh,
I've sort of made a swan with a droopy beak.
Please, nobody alert the RSPB at this point. But yes, it is a swan. Thank you.
Well done, me. It's not the best swan in the world, but it's my swan, and so there. Okay, so I've made a swan. Now what? It's got eyes on top. So we've got all these strange symbols across it. We did have in that website. Okay, so now we need to follow one of these and get to another. Follow the path and get to another. So if we can find. Yeah, so we need to start off with this symbol, and that folds to here. So that is our first number, and that is a 2. So the first digit is a 2. Hexagon time. Hexagon starts here and goes to a circle. So it's 2 and then 9. Square time. That square goes across the back and goes to here. And that is a 7. Hog. Hog. 297. Let's put that in and hopefully properly unlock the cell. Hog. Ooh, there go the prison doors.
There's no sound, is there?
No.
Oh, cool.
There is now, or there will be when I press play now. So get ready.
Getting ready.
Excellent honking from the chat. Here we go.
I don't know what's happening, but this doesn't sound good. I swear I didn't touch a thing. All I did was put the kettle on. Oh no! Somebody's coming. I've nowhere to hide. I'm trapped. I can see them at the door. Oh my, what great big eyes they have. And what big hands they have. Wait a minute.
All the better to hug you with, Paul.
Aww.
Nice work, Paul. And you too, kid. I never doubted you two for a second. And kid, don't beat yourself up about before. The spider had us right where he wanted us. Nobody could have seen that setup coming. But now it's time to fight back. And we don't have a lot of time. You got the case files, Paul?
You bet.
Perfect. We'll need these to get to the bottom of Three Bells Investments and uncover who the spider really is. Paul, stand clear from that window. It's time to break free from this web.
B, we're on the 3rd floor. What good is an open window?
That's where my cellmates come in. Oh, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair that we may descend your golden stair. There's only one thing stronger than spider silk in this world. The hair of a wronged maiden. Let's go. Now, kid, when we get out of here, we're gonna have to lay low. Once we find somewhere safe, I'll be in touch. Okay, Paul, open that manhole. Let's get back in the sewers and let's bust out of this joint.
Slight problem, B. It's welded shut.
Then we're on to plan B. Rapunzel, you still got our little science project?
Why, yes I do. Catch.
I guess it's true what they say. You can't teach an old wolf new tricks. When the going gets tough, I'll always huff and I'll puff and I'll... Paul, see if you can hotwire that meat wagon. We gotta get out of here.
Right, come on then. Oh, just a quick twist of this and that and...
Polly, drive. Kid, keep one eye on your mailbox and the other on the spider. We'll be in touch.
I love the Detective Society. It's just brilliant. Oh, And Dave is saying it's brilliant. Nata was going along with it. Loads of people enjoying it. And that was part 2 of the Detective Society. Wow, we crammed a lot in tonight, can I just say?
Yes, indeed. That was stunning.
I forget what this puzzle was. I love a good anagram, and I feel like this was the weakest one. I loved the so we've got to do everything, but then there's no real route. So you've got to read the newspaper, and you've got to then unsticky tape something because you put too much sellotape on it. And then there's dominoes, and then just things hidden in things. Really, really good.